You're racing with us for the first time this year for the 24. You have a usual crew of guys that you run with for years, and that's kind of shifted around a little bit this year. So you kind of were a free agent in December for the virtual 24, and we picked you up because we tend to pick up randoms. We were just talking about that. We pick up randoms on this team, and it's usually me because it's usually our foursome: me, Bradley, Rob, and Patrick, and we're I was gonna say butt buddies, but it's too early in the show to say that. We're buddies. We travel together. We stay in hotels together. That's about it. It ends there. But I need your laughter, Rob.
Always in secret, in case anyone was wondering.
Yeah. But
hotels in secret in random cities.
Discretion is the greater part of it. But basically,
one queen bed.
Probably been there. It's usually myself. I will be really generous and I'll throw a bone out to somebody, and often it doesn't work. I think we've talked about it on the show, a Nürburgring 2 years ago.
I was going to mention that, Tyler. I remember listening to a podcast where you picked up a random.
Yes.
And then there was somebody that would just kept talking to you.
Well, yeah, that's a couple times. So Daytona. Yeah. Daytona 2021. I invited a fella from the South, and that's neither here nor there. But he didn't. He had a wife, and he didn't refer to her as my wife. He always he always referred to her as the wife. She was the wife or the wife, as it better sounded. And this gentleman, he's not around anymore, but he may hear this. I don't really know. He's welcome to come on and chat. But he was just obsessed with me. He'd message me. He'd pop into Discords just to see how I'm doing. I would be at my day job. I would be there. No, that's a different guy. We talked about that.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, that was a foreign gentleman.
Yes.
He's still on Twitter, by the way. I found him. But we might get him on the show. Let me actually... This is that.
What, come on here and answer for his crimes?
Yeah, this is the guy, the Tyler. This is the Tyler I want to make peace with.
Oh, that guy. Oh, that guy. So how do you, I can't even keep up with the weirdos that you've attracted into our circle.
It's a fan base.
Some of the ones who just want to cut out some of your hair. Like some of them just want to make, what's the thing? Like that guy wanted to make like dolls out of Tyler's hair, but then there's just other guys who were just like. He did. He would say weird things to Tyler, man. Like he was a strange guy, and then like other guys would just show up out of nowhere. He'd be like, we never met you? Sure, come race this 24 with us, and then just jump in the car and wreck us out in a lap and be like, okay, never see you again.
Yeah, that was
okay. Well, better luck next year, I guess.
That was the guy from South America or so at the Nürburgring race, and he was like, Bradley and I were chatting, and he had crashed twice, and then we were talking. It was about 1 a.m. local time here, and he was like, please be quiet. Please be quiet. And we're like, dude, this son of a bitch did not just shush us on our own team.
He was complaining about us talking.
This is Into the Apex Motorsport Podcast Network.